Hey everybody, and welcome back. I have been shopping almost all afternoon, and I found about 90% of the items that I've been looking for. The two items I did not find, I was looking in Sephora for the Dior highlighter. I'm almost out of that completely. And I was looking for the La Mercier blurring powder for under eyes, and I have not been able to find that, so I am going to go online and order those. I don't like hunting down things, but I'm just about out of everything, and I don't know why that happens all at once. But some of the items I did find, you know how I like dramatically different moisturizing lotion by Clinique. Well, I bought some travel sizes of this. I got this, which is the 1.7 fluid ounces, and then I bought the really small ones, which is 0.5 fluid ounces. And I love these 0.5 fluid ounces. I'm trying to open this with my right hand because I'm holding you in my left hand. I buy the heck out of the smaller 0.5 fluid ounce because I love to put these in my makeup bag in my purse. These I take in my travel bag with my makeup because it's a little larger and it lasts longer. So if I'm going to be gone for a week or so, I can get by with the 1.7 fluid ounces. But if it's just a night or two, I just take the 0.5, and it's so easy to carry it. Instead of carrying the big pump bottle, which I buy those as well, I keep those at home. Then I was able to find more of my favorite Earth Therapeutic collagen hydrogel under eye patches that I constantly buy. And you know, you're only supposed to leave these on for 30 minutes, but I started leaving them on much longer. I will just put them on and leave them on for an hour or so, and I'm apparently not allergic to them because nothing has happened so far in the way of maybe a breakout or anything. But it has collagen, green tea, antioxidant vitamin complex with vitamin A, C, and E, and it has aloe vera, cucumber, and chamomile. And you've seen me buy these over and over and over. So these are things that I just use constantly. Another item I bought that I've been using for quite a while and I'm running out of is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is the brow pencil. It's the skinny brow pencil, and it is in color graphite. Love this, and I really not sure why I decided to go ahead and buy another one, because tomorrow morning I am going to get my eyebrows touched up. You know, I had them microbladed about what I thought was like 2 years ago, and I called to make my appointment to have them touched up, and it's been 4 years since I've had them done, and that is amazing. Now you will see in the morning, because I'm going to take you with me, you'll see that I have no brows left. All I have left is a beige undertone underneath the brows. The 3 or 4 hairs that I have on each brow, there's a little bit of a beige outline. So we're going in the morning and have the brows done again. I so enjoyed having them for the first couple years, and then you're supposed to get them touched up after a couple of years, but we had the pandemic and somehow time got away from me, and then I started touching them up with this Anastasia brow pencils and love these. These are incredible, so give them a try, but hopefully I won't need that for a while. Although, even though I have my brows done, I like to make the end of the brow and the inner corners of the brow right in here a little more perfect by touching them up. And I can get away with not doing anything once I have them microbladed, because it is one of the most time-saving procedures you can have done. If you spend a lot of time on your brows, go and have the microblading done when you can, because it does save you a lot of time, because that is just one less step in your process of getting ready in the morning. So I am going to put all this stuff back in my bag, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I finally made it to the location for my microblading, and I'm looking forward to it. I know when I'm finished they'll be a little dark, but they'll fade over time. But I didn't show you this yesterday. I showed you the box for the Anastasia brow, and this is what it looks like on the inside. It's simply a brow pencil, kind of like a tiny little crayon. Let me show you this end. This, you see, I'm trying to get it on with something in the background that's light. See, it is just the tiniest little pencil, brow pencil. And on the other end is a spoolie, so you can smooth out whatever work you're doing on your brows. So I'm going to put that away, and I hope I don't need it again for a long time. We're going to do the microblading, and like I said yesterday, it takes a couple years for it to wear off, and it's very slow when it wears off, and you almost forget about it. But it's not in my personality to get my brows completely tattooed. If you're not familiar with microblading, it is a temporary tattoo, sort of, and this particular technique uses a powder in the tattooing, not those small lines that look like brow hairs. I'm happy with it. That's what I want to have. Like I said, I've never had a tattoo, so I'm not one to commit to something that is permanent. When it comes to makeup or a trend, I just can't do it. I can't even commit to a vanity plate for my car, so I might change my mind 6 months from now and wish I'd never put that vanity plate on my car. But I am going in now. My appointment's in a few minutes, and I'm going to ask if I can film some of this. We're going to see. If not, I will give you an update at the end. We'll come out, get in the car, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like as soon as it's done. But perhaps the lady who is doing it will allow me to put the camera on for a while. I don't know if I would want someone filming all my work, because she might have some trade secrets or something like that. Who knows? But this is all that's left. There may be a tiny bit of brow wiz on there, but I don't think so. But you can see that the brow ends way up here. There's nothing here. I need to get her to make them longer, farther out toward the corners of my outer corners of my eye. And as soon as it's over, I'm going to get back in the car and I'll show you what it looks like as soon as it's done. It's going to be a bit dark, and I believe last time she put some kind of salve on them. Maybe it may have just been Vaseline, but I'll let you know. So this is the last look of these brows, and let's see what the new look is going to be. We're not going to mark off my brows and measure them like we did the first time we did this, because this is a touch-up. So we're going to follow the line of the brow as it is and maybe make a tiny adjustment. Okay. Now you can see one brow finished, one brow hasn't begun. Okay, we are finished, and I'm looking at my phone, and it is about an hour and a half, and I had the touch up, and here we are. Now remember that it's much darker than it will be even a week from now. The color lightens 40 to 50%. So there they are. I have brows. I think she did an excellent job, and she said that if I have spots that come back after they've healed, and there's spots that are kind of bald, not bald in terms of hair, because I don't have any hair anyway, so, but in terms of color, if the color didn't take in certain spots, then I can come in and have touch up again. So I'm glad of that, and she can fill in anything that flakes off, because that's what will happen. I have to put Vaseline on the brows at least a couple times a day, and then after 7 days I can discontinue using the Vaseline, and then we are good to go, and then they'll start lightening up. And I have places on my face that I think it's where she must have rubbed it with rubbing off the excess color, but I think they look even better than they did the first time I did them. When you first go in to have your brows microbladed the first time, you will do it twice. Once, and then I think it was maybe 2 weeks later I went in again and had it done. But this was a touch-up, and you only go in one time for the touch-up. You don't have to come back a second time because everything is already set. You still have some pigmentation left in your skin. You have the outline of your brows already there, so they don't have to do a lot of measuring. She did measure, I noticed, from like the corner of my eye up to make sure they're even, things like that. And I am really pleased. Can't wait for them to fade just a teeny bit, but I don't want them to fade too much because then that means I have to come back sooner. But I will put the video, the original video from 4 years ago, when I first had it done, I will put that at the end of this video. So if you have not seen that and you are interested in having your brows microbladed, I may have a little bit more information about the process there. That might be your best source of information on that one. And if you have any questions about the microblading process, let me know, and I will answer any questions from the comments. Let's see, she gave me information because this information, I'm looking at it right here, this information is also for those who have their eyeliner done, and I've never had my eyeliner done. She also does, I found this interesting, she does cosmetic microblading for scars, things like that, and I think that is really interesting because I have a bad scar here from a really intense surgery I had several years ago, and I've never gotten into that whole story with you, but I might consider having that little scar touched up. And it's in this information that she gave me, it says to apply the Vaseline 3 or 4 times a day. You don't rub your skin, you just pat it because you don't want to rub the pigmentation off or the pigment off, and don't scratch your eyebrows or anything like that, because what will happen is you will get tiny little scabs in your brows and you'll be tempted to pick at those, but you're not to do that because then you will take the pigment out and have to come in and have it touched up again. I don't want to have to do that. And let's see, it says if I get in a chlorine pool, and I don't get in a chlorine pool very often. My pool is a saltwater pool, but I won't get in it and go underwater until this is healed. And to not apply makeup for 7 days after this. If I were having my eyeliner done, you were to buy new makeup, new eyeliner and mascara. But since I did not have that done, I only have my brows done, I will only use new brow makeup, which I did. I went and bought the brow pencil if I need to touch it up, as I have a new pencil. And you're to use sunblock on the area. I use it says or sunglasses, and I wear sunglasses a lot anyway. Living in Florida, you tend to wear them every time you go out. It's just like an automatic reaction. You just grab your sunglasses and put those on. But I must tell you that if you haven't had it done and you're thinking about it, don't be afraid. It's not that painful. It's like a 2 out of 10 pain, but she does put the numbing cream on it, and I didn't really feel much pain. I felt more of a little bit of a prickliness, and that is it. I wouldn't even call it pain. Maybe soreness. Maybe we would call it a bit of a soreness, but not pain. Not like a sharp pain, a jab or anything like that. And let's see, what else do you need to know? Well, just anyway, if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'll be glad to answer. And I'm so glad you dropped in today and went with me on my appointment, and I'll see you soon. Bye.